Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for the gold price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis. Starting on the all-time history, we are looking at our scenarios 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5 toward the upside. Currently, we are in a wave 3 for, of course, a leading diagonal after a zigzag for a wave 1 and a correction for wave 2, zigzag for the wave 3. You are looking for a correction for the wave 4 and a zigzag for the wave 5 finally. Currently, we are in the perfect green box, of course, for this wave 3, which is a leading diagonal. As you can see, of course, the fib taken from the wave 1 based on the wave 2, giving us a perfect fib level at 3,371. And of course, that is the 0.786, which it was perfectly not yet hit, but very, very close to hit it. So basically, yeah, I still see, of course, a little bit much more higher prices, a little bit, and that because, of course, internally we did not yet finish this wave 5, where you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, the wave C of this zigzag. So let's move inside it. Inside this wave C, we are looking at a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, meaning you are currently in this wave 5, of course, to be finished. If we move inside it, you see a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Now this wave 5 looking as 1, 2, and then 3, you're looking for a wave 4 and a 5 again to be finished. So as you can see, the impulse is extending and extending to the upside still. And if we move even deeper on the 1 hour chart, you can see, of course, this final leg to be finished. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Obviously, that we are in a wave 5, which it has to be finished as well with 5 waves. You're looking for this final leg toward the upside, and potentially, of course, that you move toward the downside again, because, of course, we have a correction to see for the gold, of course, after this intense move. Yeah, so very intense move. Wave 5 over 1, here we go. So basically, even we have overpassed the perfect fib level for a wave 5. So very extended wave here. Wave 3, it is very extended, and that's why we see a very strong, sharp correction. And that means, of course, we have to be careful. So maybe the wave 5 is gonna be very, very shallow, just simply taking the high and moving toward the downside again. Yeah, so potentially that this might happen. And of course, finishing the gold as 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, final impulse, and moving for lower. What do you mean moving for lower? The following scenarios might unfold. So we are in this scenario where, of course, we might see, let me go to the all-time history. So we might see, of course, a wave 4 in leading diagonal, which is the yellow scenario where we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. And this wave 3 here, of course, finished. This wave 4 might reach, of course, the following targets. So these targets are based, let's adjust the targets here, are based on the wave 3, right? Retracement. So we would like to see potentially 0.38, 0.5. Actually, I'm gonna clean a little bit here just to see a better view. Okay, yeah, I think it's more than enough. We can remove also this, and yeah, here we go. So basically, if we see higher prices from here reaching the 1-to-1 fib level, we have to consider different scenario than the wave 4, which is, of course, the leading diagonal. Now, your wave 4 can be as well the 0.23, but very uncommon target, preferably 0.38, meaning somehow like this. This is what I'm looking for. Yeah. In case we are in an A, B, and a C, simply the blue scenario, your wave C has to be 5 waves up. And in this case scenario, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You finish the wave 1. You have the wave 2. This is your wave 3, all right, which is, of course, shorter than your wave 1. It can be an impulse as well. And getting a short wave 4. Now, this short wave 4 might be, of course, based on this leg. Here we go. Between, of course, the 0.23 and the 0.38. Basically, this is what you are looking for as a orange scenario here, meaning as an impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yeah. And this case scenario will finish, of course, with it a wave C here. Okay, it's gonna finish a wave C and then moving again towards the downside, because of course you have finished A, B, and C. Now this wave C, of course, it is preferably that we hit the 1-to-1 fib level here in case we are looking for a wave C, meaning if you take this target of a wave A based on the wave C, you would like to see a it is 3 waves, meaning regular flat. You would like to see the following wave 5 hitting in between those targets, between the 1-to-1 fib level 1.05, meaning 4,000 4,650. So basically this can be the next target, of course, after this blue box for wave 4. So in this correction, we're looking first to this area, and second area to look at is this blue box. We have two blue boxes, right? But this comes, of course, in longer time for this wave 4 in a leading diagonal, or you are in a wave 4 in orange, which is, of course, the 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. So these are the insights. Don't forget, we still have a tiny single leg toward the upside potentially, and then we start the drop for the gold, and then of course continuation potentially to be retested here. We're gonna see the reaction and the pattern. If it is 3 waves down and 5 waves up, we're gonna see, of course, or in case it is big 3 waves down and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, of course we're gonna see how it's gonna work. So these are the potentials for these next price action for the gold. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. See you in the next one. Bye bye.